Hi boys and girls, Matt from the Real Toy Shop again. What have we got today? Well, in this one-hit walk around, we'll be showing you Honda FMX 650. Not a very common bike, to be honest. We've had a couple over the years and they're a good laugh. They're certainly enough economy in one of these, and you can certainly use it for flipping commuting on and everything else, and it's something a bit more stylish than, you know, some of the other bikes. So yeah, that's what we've got today. We're going to walk around it, discuss its pros and cons, show you its good bits, show you its bad bits, and then you can drop comments if you like. Those guys that do, and do so quite regularly, thank you. And those of you who subscribe, thank you too. And if you don't, well, you should, because you'll see more. Right, without further ado, what do we know about this then? Well, FMX, Honda's fun moto. Basically, it's a supermoto. It's fun. That's what FMX stands for. So, it's a 650 single. Similar motor to what was in your XR 650s and your Dominators, all that kind of thing. So, probably outlast cockroaches should Armageddon come, because these things are pretty unburstable. And not gonna frighten you to death. As far as power and everything goes, it just is what it is. A single, big lump, loads of torque, plenty enough to play about with and get you where you want to go. If you want to take it off-road, put some knobblies on it, you could have some fun there, I am sure. Tyres and stuff are good on it. Obviously road tyres, it's Supermoto. A lot of people gear these down and stuff, just so you can have a bit more of a play in the traffic, but as far as I'm aware, this one's all standard and ready to go. Look, there it says, look, fun moto. Now you'll see, going around the bike, there'll be some marks on the plastics. There's bound to be. You could spend hours with T-cut or something like that, but it kind of goes with the territory on one of these. Just little scuffs and marks, but this area, around where you sit, all seems pretty good. Tinted light lenses on there. Another good tyre on the front. And look at the headers. Headers all nice and clean. She's an old bike now, 20 years old nearly. Couple of little marks and bits of paint coming off and stuff like that, so you're never going to get it immaculate. Why would you want to? Love the exhaust with kind of like the, well, they're kind of fake ends, aren't they? Look, there's nothing comes out there, it comes out underneath here. So where I'm putting my finger in there, that's where your exhaust exits. Let's have it. There you go. So, yeah, they look a little bit weird, don't they? It did to me when I've looked at it. I was like, what's going on here? Looking round, you've got alley anodised rims, little rims for that Supermoto feel, so you can flick it about and chuck it all over and have some fun, as Honda actually said it in the title. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be having fun on this moto. We've got crack around that one. Not much. Petrol tap there. Nothing exciting. There's an Optimate cable. But nice high riding position. You're up here. That's what you're looking at. You don't see the bars. Well, you can, obviously, you're flicking your head up and down, but you're generally looking over the top of your bars at the traffic ahead, over the top of the traffic, which is nice. I like that. I like that lofty riding position. And look at that. We didn't do a guess the mileage on this one because it's 6,390. I've shown you it already because I was showing you a set of rental bars. These do well in excess of 50 miles to the gallon as well, so that side of things makes it a really sensible sort of choice for commuter. If you're going to go for like Chinese thing or whatever, you'll get a new one probably for the price of this Honda, and guess what? Which one would I guess would still be running around in 3 or 4 years' time? Well, I wouldn't say necessarily it would be the Chinese machine, but I could be wrong, couldn't I? I could be proved wrong. You could prove me wrong. Nice gold anodised forks on there. Nice shields on the bottom there. Stop your fork legs getting battered with stones. Some trick mirrors there, look. Standard levers that are adjustable. So Honda did it anyway. You know, that was no messing about. Get it done. Right. So, on this bike, what can I do for you? Well, if you want a part exchange, that's absolutely fine. We've got a part exchange form. Where's it live, Matt? Where can I get to that part exchange form? Well, Luckily for you, I've got it to hand. Here, look. It won't work. No, it won't, because the flipping thing's flipped over. Don't matter what I do with that, it's going the other way. But, there you go, look. That's the website. That's where you'll find a Part X form. Keep hold of that number if you require monthly payments, because give us a call on that number. One of us will sort you out and sort you out monthly payments. If you like them, the number, then we'll put you through. Stress-free and easy, quick decisions, good rates, all that good stress-free stuff. Next. So, we've got your Part X in. We have now got your monthly payment sorted. What's next? Deliver it, Matt. Yeah, well, we'll deliver it for nothing. Yep, always have done it here at the Real Toy Shop. We've always delivered our bikes for absolutely nothing. My happy smiling face in the Real Toy Shop van. If you're not a million miles away, if you are a million miles away, you could be using our dedicated motorcycle courier. But either way, it's absolutely free to you. Well, does that mean I can't see the bike? No, it doesn't, Matt. It means you can come and look at it on a rainy day, come in the car, look at the bike, make sure it's for you, and then we'll deliver it. But if after watching this video, you're happy, you like what you see, because this is what you're going to get, we ain't got another one stashed around the corner that's rubbish, just this one, then please give us a shout, get it paid for, and let's get it to you. All the time frames and everything else are all on the website under delivery. Spooky, that. So that's the delivery bit. Right, Matt, shut up waffling. Okay, I want to hear it run. Can I hear it run? Yeah, of course you can hear it run. We're going to hear it run now, but before we hear these two monster exit exhaust pipes, what's first? Well, regular listeners will know, viewers, whatever. Ask your missus first. Yes. What does that mean? Get permission. Your mother, your brother, your dad, or your lover, get it first, and then we can have a good conversation on the phone, can't we? Without, I'm off to ask my missus first. Grow a pair, get the bike, beg for forgiveness, do what you like, but don't tell us you're off to ask your missus first. Right, noise time. I've warmed it up so I can rev it, so you lot don't all kick off at me. So there's nothing to see here apart from a neutral light. There's no buttons to press, it's old school, you know, there's no fancy computers or ABS flashing to tell you that, you know, that does flash. None of that stuff on one of these. Old school. You've got a hazard warning switch though, which I thought was pretty, well, can't remember the last bike I've seen with one, we must have them. Right, noise, you've got to choke, but because I've warmed it up, should be fine. And there you go, put, put, put. Sounds just like a Honda. That is halogen, that's not LED, and apparently your eyes can detect halogen better than an LED, because our eyes are more used to this kind of light. It's more natural light. So Leon, you know who you are, just telling you. I mean, proper single thumper, thumping away. Look, there's a light. That one's LED. That's so people can see you, not so you can see where you're going. Well, that sounds just like my old XR650. Why is that, Matt? Well, because it's the same engine as my old Honda XR650. Right, that's the bike. We've had a good look round it, we've got close up, we've shown you some scratches, we've shown you a little bit of, you know, paint flake and stuff like that. Nothing bad at all. It's a lovely bike. If you want this bike in your shed, which why wouldn't you, because I wouldn't mind, what do we need to do? Well, first off, if you've got a Part X, go and do the Part X form. You know where. Number 2, if you need monthly payments, we'll do that. And then number 3, let's get it paid for and get it in a van and get it to you as quick as we can. Can't say fairer, can we? Could be with you very, very quickly. One chap bought his bike this morning and he's getting it tomorrow in Newcastle. Just so happens it works that way, doesn't always. Check the website for time frames. If you like this, you know what to do. We've been using YouTube a while now. We all know. It thinks you might like that bike or this playlist, but I think you should smash that button in the middle there, because that would do us a massive favour. If you want to see more videos, please, we've got loads in our old history there. Have a look, we've got all sorts of bikes we're walking around and looking at. Please feel free to hit up. That's it. I'm out of here. Don't forget, if you have to, ask your missus first.